What's going on YouTube? Welcome to another video. And things are going to look a little different. We have a lot of changes happening right now that I've been kind of keeping on the back burner. But as you can see here, had an injury, tore my bicep, so we are going to start working out in a different way. I'm going to track it all here, including my progress and everything, and answer any questions that may be needed. But we also got a new camera, which is what we're filming on here. And I apologize for this video. I used a lens I didn't really like, and then the settings are a little off. But you can kind of see what the game plan is going forward. Eventually I'm going to release a video about the bicep tear, and we'll go from there. But I'm going to wait for everything to kind of figure out the recovery, and then I'll have a more comprehensive video. But we can still squat. We have a lot of tools at our hand that we can use to keep, making progress. So I'm going to outline kind of that plan going forward. Basically, we're going to do legs 3 times a week, alternating different exercises, rep schemes, stuff like that. My game plan now is to have a day for strength, relatively speaking, not too heavy, but heavier than usual. A second day with like paused work, control, and then a third day with just rep work. So those will be the baseline just going forward. And by baseline, I mean I have 2 movements that we've started using before in the previous series. We have a heavy strength building, and then a post-secondary that helps support that, but we're going to change that a little bit here. So just really came into this workout trying to see what I could do, making sure I could balance this out, and I could. So we're going to be able to still create content and be active. The last thing I want to do is just sit in my butt all the time. So going to kind of walk you through the workout. Did sets to 10 here just because I wasn't sure balance-wise with this SSB, but honestly, the Elite FTS SSB bar is probably like the best of its kind. I could let go of this, where I'm currently holding it right now, though, and I could still squat, and I have awful balance. So just doing sets here. The lighting is off. I recently got a new camera, the Sony ZV-E1, and basically I didn't know how to use the log setting, so I set it way too dark. But it's still usable footage. We're going to correct it as we go forward into the future videos. And if anyone has any questions about video editing, color correction, you can kind of let me know. I want to kind of stay in my lane because I do enough to be able to get YouTube videos up, but nothing too crazy. So if you have questions on like video editing and settings in the gym, I can help you out here. But we're just here to train. That's the main goal. And however we record it is what we're going to do. So stay tuned. I'm going to kind of reveal more in each successive video, make changes, whatever my game plan is kind of outlined before. I'm probably going to end up changing stuff and let you know, but we're going to figure out ways to hit legs. We can get some variety in without killing ourselves while this bicep heals. And coming to this right now, I'm about 2 weeks post-tear, and basically, good amount of time, but you'll see here little functional issues here. With having to make some concessions, but we're going to work through it and, just kind of demonstrate coming back to training, and then just basically doing what I need to do here. So just kind of messed around in this workout to see what I could do, kind of set baselines for going forward. And I found out that was this weight's a little bit too heavy. So I'm just like, okay, I'll just balance out the one side and then I'll make a correction after the fact. Just to kind of figure out what I can do, what I can't do. And then just did double both legs here, no unilateral. But I want to do unilateral just because I want to be able to have variety. And then loading the plates in the leg press can get kind of iffy because it's kind of angled inwards. And I don't really want to injure myself. But here's the angle here. And we're really just kind of getting the motion in, moving around. And I'm using this as the third exercise. We're doing the heavier stuff, the squats and everything, and I really just kind of ran and gunned and filmed whatever I could. I did more, but you'll see in the successive workouts I really have a game plan. I'm really just kind of experimenting here and just kind of seeing what I want to do, what I can do. So just kind of messing around. Honestly, I didn't even want to put this video up, but I feel like it's natural progression to really see post injury kind of what happens and what you should be doing to kind of figure out what you can do. So honestly, I just think it's interesting. I'm not seeing a lot of information on YouTube about it, so just figure I would start the process here now and, kind of show you all these new different changes and everything going through. So, we've only got so many exercises you can do for the lower body, so you're going to see some carryover, but we're going to vary rep ranges, make them difficult, switch to unilateral work, you've got two legs. You don't always have to do something together. It really depends on what your goals are. Maybe we'll do some lower back stuff, like some good mornings, or maybe some back extensions. But it really just depends on, how we're feeling, how we're recovering. Obviously, I'm going to document the PT stuff going forward too, though. But I won't have any answers until I physically do it. So if you've joined the channel recently, and you were seeing us kind of hit PRs and lift heavier weights, a little bit of a speed bump here, but I'm going to document this whole thing. We're going to come back, get to where we were before. It's not the first time I've been injured. It's the first time I've ever torn anything that required surgery. But stay tuned. Keep an eye out. We're going to follow along, and we're going to make progress. Like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching the latest video. If you want to help support the channel, I actually own my own wet shaving and grooming e-commerce website where everything's handmade by me. It's www.apexsoaps.com, and you can get a 10% off code using wet shaver. We've got some cool scents here. We've got some Coca-Cola scents, a horchata scent, traditional barbershop, just some really cool stuff, and you can purchase samples or you can buy the whole set. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out via email. Be quick to respond. Thanks for watching.